Victoria Artinian was born in 1891 in Urfa, which was entirely devastated during the first Hamidian massacres of 1894 to 1896. Turkish troops torched and burned down the Armenian Cathedral of Urfa. 3,000 Armenians, locked inside the church, burned to death. The few who tried to escape from the inferno were shot to death by the soldiers surrounding the blazing church. Here are the remains of the Urfa Cathedral after the inferno. The surviving members of the Artinian family settled in Smyrna, where Victoria attended and later, in 1913, graduated from the American Collegiate Institute, becoming a missionary, going on to teach world history and science in English and Armenian. At the onset of the Armenian genocide of 1915, Victoria lost her two sisters. One was abducted and forced into a Turkish harem. The other went missing without a trace. Following this, Victoria departs for America to join her mother Takuhi Artinian, who had fled earlier with members of her family settling in New York. In later years, Victoria marries Louis Hakopian. The couple and their two daughters, Clara and Grace, settle in Northern California. Clara and Grace grow up as close sisters, even sharing this Armenian textbook as students in an Armenian school. The sisters' bond continued as they got married and enjoyed raising their adopted sons. Grace named her son Richard, who grew up to have a career and a family living the American dream. Clara named her son Steve and settled with her husband in Mountain View, California. Steve, a prankster, bored with formal schooling, spent his time with his father in their garage, learning to reconstruct electronics and hook up digital chips. By the time he was a 21-year-old Reed College dropout, Steve went on to start Apple Computer, forever changing the world. Steve Jobs was Victoria Artinian's grandson.